I want to get right down to business tonight, chat, and get things going. We're going to try to make some progress. Last night, we made the playoffs for the first time. We won our first ever series, and we got pooped on by Ottawa. You know, all things considered, a good year for the Goons, a good year to Goon. Of course, any year is a good year to Goon, am I right? But, yeah. Let's see what's up. Let's see how this draft goes. Especially, too, it's going to be the latest draft pick that we've had in this entire run. So, the Chicago don't say they should change the logo, or snowflakes on Twitter will get mad at you. Blackhawks have won the Stanley Cup. There you go. God, people get so mad if you ever insinuate that maybe, just maybe, they should change their logo. Oh, people get so mad. So mad. It's hilarious. It's absolutely... And sometimes, too, it's the easiest bait on earth, right? Like, this was the tweet earlier. For anybody that saw this one. And I blocked a couple of accounts, as you might be able to see in the right-hand corner. It might be blocked by the webcam. Like, the memes! The memes of this, and the responses out of the 482, the vast majority are, oh, you soy boy wanting to change the logo. What's wrong with the Hawks logo? Oh, my God. You ever notice how the biggest snowflakes are the people that accuse other people of being snowflakes? Also, putting Ottawa in natural disasters is fucking hilarious. But, you know, people can't comedy on the internet. Not anymore. Not anymore. Legit comedy, not Jerry Seinfeld trying to be funny comedy and not being very funny comedy. Let's take a look at the Hawks' journey to the Stanley Cup as they beat Ottawa. The natural disasters themselves. Ottawa loses in 7 to Chicago after beating Toronto in the conference finals. So, fair play. Connor Bedard is a Stanley Cup champion. Holy fuck. 29 goals in 27 playoff games. Doesn't pass the puck much. I agree. He's no Philip Kurashev. That is the most one-line team to ever win the cup I've seen in this game. Like, legitimately, it was Kurashev, Bedard, Lakiramaki. And that's the top line right there. And they just fucking destroyed worlds. That is insane. To see one line do that much damage. Holy shit. Emil Vinny in goal. People did say we should have drafted him, but we also don't have Connor Bedard. Ullman, Seth Jones, Korchinski. I mean, it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team, but Connor Bedard, man, good lord. 87 points in 68 career playoff games. I mean, he hadn't had a playoff run like that before, and this year he just went off. So, no surprise to see Chicago win then, given those circumstances, as it is now 3 straight Western Conference champions. Caden Lindstrom, though, the Art Ross winner, our first ever award winner there. He was also the Hart Trophy winner, which is fair, because when he wasn't cooking in the playoffs, we failed. So, yeah, he is very important to us. Quinn Hughes wins the Norris, McDavid the Bing, Wakabayashi, that franchise fucking power forward that we didn't get last year, ends up winning the Calder. Connor Bedard wins the Conn Smythe, I'd hope so. Klubertans, the Vezina, and the Jennings. Ilya Lyubushkin wins the Masterton for the second year in a row as the worst player in the league. Our head coach, Versteeg, wins the Jack Adams. Funny enough, it might be his last year as our head coach. We'll see. Logan Cooley wins his 3rd Selke in 4 years. Lindstrom also won the Ted Lindsay, but Payarvi and Bedard, co-winners of the Rocket Richard this year. So what a season for Caden Lindstrom. William Karlsson led the AHL in points. Tyler Toffoli, though, was league MVP. It's Matthias Emilio Pettersson. Top goal scorer. Dude named Peluso was the top rookie. Emil Andre, top defenseman. And Spencer Knight, top goaltender. Spencer Knight's still in the AHL. Interesting. What do we look like in terms of player development here? Wasselin, 91 overall, has gold truck. I mean, what a player. I mean, he and Caden Lindstrom are both absolutely fantastic. Christopher Park has, of course, that gold ice pack. McQueen still hasn't developed a gold. Morin's developed Stick 'em Up. Letourneau develops Total Eclipse. All right, so our second line guys have developed some abilities here. Not bad, except for Silverthorne. Raphael DeRoche up to an 81. Hubbard, Beach, Hirsch has gone up 1 overall in 2 years. Not great. But the team has definitely turned the corner in a way. But yeah, some of these guys we had high hopes for, they've already hit their ceiling. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's not too much else to really look at. The core of our team is the core that's going to need to win. It's pretty much already locked in place. Okay. Well, at least we know. Can I check Spencer Knight's stats? Sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? I'm intrigued enough. Except I don't know if he's still on the checkers or not. I don't know what team he's on anymore. Might not be with Florida anymore. Was he on Bakersfield? It probably did the thing where it called him up to the NHL after the end of the season. I'm done. We're moving on. We know we don't have a lottery pick this year, and that's okay. Hello, Crash Andrews, by the way. Another year in which the top odds does not result in the first overall pick. Feel my pain. Pittsburgh. You bastards. Feel my pain. John Tavares, Tyler Sagan, Taylor Hall. Taylor, don't you know who I am, Hall? K-Town, what's up? Not the craziest retirement list this year, but a solid group of players. Morgan Riley's gone. Dougie, Mackenzie Weegar. This will be the year where the entire top 5 is power forwards. TFDs. Franchise grinder. Let's go. Freddie Anderson's gone. Kemper, Grubauer. Fair enough. Chris, good morning to you. Hope you're doing all right. All right. Well, let's see what's out there for us in this year's draft. Not as much pressure as previous years. The top of the draft is another franchise power forward. That's like 4 of the last 5 years. The second pick is a DFD, and there's a medium elite power forward. Jesus Christ. We're not allowed to trade, no. We have pick number 27. Just for the record, as you see the ratings for these guys, Skylar Cole, Big Tipper, Truck, and Schneip, he's going to be insane. Lumez got shut down in Ice Pack. Yeah, Razor, that's what happens when you meme, brother. No memeing here. The game takes it way too seriously. Okay, that's not a bad look to start. Casey Kincaid of the Calgary Hitmen. Theo Fleury comparison to... I mean, right now he's the go-to. This guy could be a DFD, but that's a big risk. We don't know enough about him anyway. Emmanuel Yudes. We don't really know enough about you. Sean Robitaille. Anybody else? Lane Corazzini. Other guys better. Harvey Ho. Very similar player. A goaltender, Maddox Parse. 5 years out, though. We can't really afford to risk it for a player that might not be the proper player type. All right. I think Callio, unconfirmed truculence, Asher Altschuler. Well, it is a pretty straightforward pick. It's got to be Kincaid. We can't afford to go that far off the beaten path here. Although Harvey Ho is more of a nearly confirmed medium elite than Kincaid is, which is very interesting. Harvey Ho might actually be the best pick here. As long as he's a grinder. 2 out of 4, more than likely he is a grinder. His ceiling is higher, potentially, while Kincaid's more of a guarantee. I think we got to go with the off-the-board pick here. I think we do. From Val-d'Or, I think we go Harvey Ho. So Chris, we didn't do another season after we were eliminated last year. Beat Detroit in 6, got swept by Ottawa. Was our last bit of playoff experience. Harvey Ho's the pick. He's a power forward. He's not even a grinder. 66 overall, medium top 6. The 6-foot-tall power forward. Say hello to Brad Marchand. Harvey Ho. I mean, from what we know, not a bad pick. Was there a better pick, though? Did we make a mistake? He was better than Kincaid. 2 overall points better than Kincaid. Much better than Robitaille. Better than Udes. Better than Corazzini. He was the best player in terms of player types that we could get. Harvey Ho. What a man. Yeah, we made the right choice. Round number 2. Round number 2. Fair enough, AJ. Welcome in, by the way. Parsed immediately. Yeah, he's a 56 overall goalie, though. Who cares? We have goalies. Confirmed grinder, Joey Lukowicz. Ooh. Might not be that bad. Medium starter goalie, Ali Byers. The Italian, but that grinder is more appealing. Kimo Osplund. Another very interesting player. 17 years old. 4 years out. AJ, the patch that apparently fixes it isn't out yet, so I would disagree with that statement. For now. Silas Legwand could also be worth it. Okay, we got a couple of guys here who might be worth it. Boris Shirokov. Saya Hutchinson. I'm just going to mark everybody that has a player type that we can actually take. And we'll look a little bit more in depth. Shout out to Hawks. The Pingus, huh? Hawks with the bits, though. Appreciate you. All right, that's about as far as we have to go. We'll use another timeout, and let's see who the best players are to use here. Let's see. Taker, what's up? So for goalies, Gamache, Westcott, and Shirokov. I mean, Gamache will be ready by 22. He'll be ready by 22. I mean, they're all about the same ETA. It'd just be a matter of who has a higher potential. Defensively, decent song. Don't want it at the moment. Let's see, Legwand. 4 years out at 18. Andre Wilm, 3 years out at 19, so the same thing. And then for the forwards, oh my god, there were a lot of them. Tuukka Kampainen, 4 years out. We'll rule out Pedersen. Osplund was 4 years out at 17. Might have to be Osplund here. 6'5". You would think he is, in fact, easy for me to say, a grinder or a power forward. So, Rich Peverley to 126 points on NHL 11. Good man. I think we have our guy. Kimmo Asplund, the Finnish center. You're my pick here. Low 6, not a potential that you like to see. Damn. Did we screw up there? And I'm not too worried about goaltenders. Pedersen, Eckford. So far, I don't really regret the decision, even though Shirokov was a medium elite. Byers was only a medium starter. There really wasn't anybody better. Lukowicz was only... Yeah. Nobody actually ended up being that good. That's a shame. Out of the next crop of talent, Jared Rammer. Oh boy, it could be slim pickings here. Johan Forsberg. Not looking great here. Softs Prohorkin. C-Pits, what's going on? At least I think it's C-Pits, I don't know. Your letters are purple and they're all jumbled together. But hi! And thank you, I know I'm gorgeous. Appreciate you. Yeah, the beauty just comes naturally to some people. What can I say? Shout out to Vans, by the way, the 2 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I wish you had brought some luck with you because this draft looks terrible. What do we have for actual potentials? Dominic Bonk. Tremendous. Shantz. My favorite, my leggings of choice. Shantz. This is going to be a big year for just taking random goalies, isn't it? There is not much else going on here. Shit. This was not the draft I was looking forward to seeing. Damn. Let's take a goalie with each pick. That's what we might have to do. But yeah, we got to pretty much start going off the board incredibly early. So, multiple goaltenders. That could be worth it. Only 2 forwards left in the draft. 5 years out for the 18-year-old Chance. Potentially 5 years out for the 20-year-old Dave Chen. Not great. Defenders, quite a few guys in the mix. 5 years out. Oh, man. Everybody is listed as like a long-term project. I am a Red Sox fan, yes, regrettably. I mean, put it this way. We know the goalies are likely to be good, but we already have 2 good goalies. Like, the only reason to take these guys would be to hope that they eventually get offer sheeted. That's it. Given that, like, everybody left is... I mean, we can get Bonk later. In terms of, like, who's next in terms of the rankings? Forsberg, but we can aim higher than that. It's going to be Shantz. Old Jeff Shantz. Might have to be the guy. Unless it's just a younger, like 17-year-old player. Calvin Skewen would have time to develop. We'd aim higher than Jocelyn. Got Bits. Bits, yeah, we got to go for Shantz. Can I get an outside opinion on the Jays? No, because Blue Jays fans are never happy with anything. There is no opinion. At the same time, while you're right to be justified, people are also a bit ridiculous. So there you go. That's my thought. Oh, Shantz wasn't that good. This draft is going to be bad. Crash, go enjoy your cabin, nerd. All we can do now is just take whoever might have the best potential. That's all we can do in this draft. There is not much out there, man. Skewen might be the guy to take now, though. I mean, projected at 140. This is looking like our worst draft yet, even though the quality is on high. Yeah, it's going to have to be a goalie. We are going to go for Calvin Skewen of the Kelowna Rockets. Medium elite, 47 overall. That sounds about right. Round number 5. We got in round 5. Step back on low. I mean, the quality was apparently better. So if we don't take Zherdev here, we won't be able to take him at all. We'll aim higher than that. Let's take goaltender Dominic Bonk. With this next pick, 52 overall, medium elite. All the elite goaltenders. The 6th round. Let's go for Fabian Reese, 3rd straight goalie. 3rd straight medium elite goalie. If we could trade, this would be a great draft for us, let's be honest. And our final pick out of these 4, it should probably be Dave Chen, although Bitz is younger and has time to develop. Potential 3 years out for Ruchin. I don't know if I believe that. Rodrigo Ruchin. Medium backup. Well, we have goaltending for the next decade. That was just a shit draft, man. Nothing really going on. No great options or steal potential for us. Just not great. But it is what it is. For the goaltenders. Oh, boy. We're obviously not going to sign anybody for now. We will qualify Versteeg. Defensively, Park. It's qualified. Oh, boy. Okay, now we have to start being more selective. We can let go of Martins Krukalitis. More than likely, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got way too many defensemen. Jesus. Uh-huh. All right. Well, Marc Lajoie, you got to go. 6th round pick in 2023, our first ever draft class. It's time to send him off on his merry way. The low 4 potential, Mike McKinnon, 7th rounder in 2025. Again, that potential sucks. So it's time for him to go. Duncan can stay based off of that potential. Honestly, the Lahunen might have to be like bought out. We'll see. We gotta say goodbye to the Martins Krukalitis. 1st year draft, round number 4. He's out of here. Gotta keep Gallagher around for that potential just in case. Keep Sim around, and we'll keep Kuznetsov around too. So let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. That is pretty much it. Unless we buy out Lahunen or just sign one more guy and leave that guy as a scratch. So sorry to Roberto Mancini. Roberto, the 69th overall pick. A lot of 2023 picks are going. See you later, Roberto. We will also say goodbye to Lee Richmond, 6th round pick in 2026. See you later, Mr. Richmond. And Clint Wood, the 100th overall pick of 2025. It's time for him to go as well. See you later, Clint. So we'll qualify Zhekimovs, keep him around. That is our defense. Right wing side, Bootland obviously has to stay. Oskal, I'm not sure yet. Wasselin, got to qualify him. Hagos isn't going anywhere. We'll see about those two. Swick's probably out. Probably. And then for the centers, Silverthorne's going nowhere. Beach is going nowhere. Harvey Hill played for Val-d'Or, so we can't sign him anyway. So how many forwards do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then AHL is... Actually, hold on. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. And 12 was Ponikarovsky. 1, 2. Is that it? Huh. Oh, we had more than that signed. I guess we can just sign all these guys then and scratch whoever we might not need. Hemingway, you're staying. Sawyer, you're staying. Hanula, Toscala. The Swicatine. You're staying too. I thought I had way more forwards than that, but I guess we have taken a lot of defensemen over the past couple of years. So, it makes sense. So UFA is nobody to worry about. Basically, the entire team is under RFA status. Good to know. We'll let it go to free agency. Obviously, see what happens from there. But Jody Sawyer, Gallagher, yeah, a lot of guys are going to accept those qualifying offers, and that's fine. Got a lot of scouts whose deals are coming up. Goodness. All right. Well, Versteeg was the coach of the year. For that reason, I don't know if I want to let go of him. I don't think I do. Yeah, we got some tough choice there. I think Couturier got worse. Do we have any other real coaches? No. Okay, cool. So we can just get the best guys that we have to get then. But there's really no space to get anybody else. I think our coaching staff's probably just going to be the same as it was last year. We just need a better goalie coach. So, chat has devolved into yo mama jokes. Oh boy. This is one of those times where I'm so upset that I'm not paying attention to chat. Am I being sarcastic? I'll never tell. I'll never tell. All right. Do we have a good goalie coach? We got a decent one. Go check it. Kodalik. Please be my goalie coach. Please and thank you. Goodness. And then we need scouts. A couple of them. 6 of them. I don't know if we'll sign 6. We'll bring in B's. That's fine. That is 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. There we go. That is a pretty quick and easy offseason. Looks like I'm in the right place. You sure are. Your mom's gynecologist. Hell of a name. And thanks for taking care of my mom, bro. Oh, goodness. So, who are the major free agents? We're not allowed to go for anybody. So RFA is Matty Beniers. No, Matty Beniers is a UFA. Wow. So Park and Wassel and both our players are the big RFAs. The big UFAs, Beniers, Kachuk, Tage Thompson. This could be interesting. Devin Levi, Wallstead. League's going to change quite a bit this season from the looks of it. But we'll see if any kind of crazy offer sheets happen. Just because it might be worth taking that type of deal, you know? Maybe. Comes down to whether or not it would be worth like 4 first-round picks or something from a team who might not be that good. Bootland, we'd get no compensation, so we're going to go ahead and match that. Welcome back, Ashton. Silverthorne signs 3rd-round pick for Chris Beach. Beach is worth more than a 3rd. Medium elite at 21. Yeah, we're matching that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chris Park is still out there. Not getting any of those big RFA offers that might really tempt us. So, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we just made it straight through. Okay, pretty much nothing happened then. Cool. Cool. RFAs. Just Wasselin and Park. Wow, neither of them signed anywhere, huh? We'll go $10 million for 3 years on Brady Wasselin. He's getting the big-time paycheck that he has wanted. We could go 1 year again. Well, maybe we go 1 year again and then again qualify him. That might be the better way to do it. Just play it by ear with these guys that are kind of our core, but at the same time, you know, if someone gives them an offer that would fetch us 4 first-round picks, we might have to take it. So, Wasselin's on as well. Cap situation, we have to be way under. Yeah, $51 million. So we got to sign about 2 to 3 cap whales. 2 to 3. Then we're on 37 contracts. Again, we got all these frickin' goaltenders. No reason in signing any of them. Unsigned defenseman. Pretty much no reason in signing anybody until we have to. I mean, Merrick's is in, God, 63 overall as a 21-year-old and junior. You suck. Yikes. What's the team going to be this year, then, is the question. Wow, Hubbard might be the guy. Shoosh. Also, I think I'm still alive. I think. But Hubbard and Kirsch, they are the go-tos. No doubt. Defensively, thank you, JD. Let's call up Park. Drop Chekhimoff's down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just go with the highest rated dudes again. Why not? Like, we know that we're going to be good. It feels like guys like Sims, Gallagher, I mean, they just had like that 1 season of crazy growth and then just capped out as Bunny coming back on the 31 months.
Jeez. Highly unnecessary.
I've been called handsome like 3 times tonight already. My confidence is skyrocketing. And this is where people just like, actually, we fucking hate you, and they dump the blood on me like I'm Carrie. Damn it. Anyway. There's pretty much nobody to change out. I think that's fine. Forwards. If the Toogie sneezes on stream but mutes his mic, did it make a sound? I assure you it made a sound. A painful, painful sound. That is 10, 11, 12 with Hemingway. So Sawyer goes down. We really do need to draft more forwards, don't we? Huh. Well, let's take a look then. I mean, we know we're keeping the Wassel and Lindstrom McQueen line together. Letourneau, Morin. Their center is a little bit more interesting. Bootland, 22 medium elite. Beach, 21 medium elite. Silverthorne's not going to get much better. I think we go with Beach again. Yeah, I mean, that's looking good. So Helms is good old Cademan. Gotta love a Cademan has made the team this year, but that is pretty straightforward for what our team's going to look like. Silverthorne, Hagos. Beach, Morin, Letourneau. 82 faceoffs now for Lindstrom. Thank God. He got cooked in that Ottawa series on the draw. It's really not that bad of a team. Really not, especially with that incredibly dynamic top line. Defensively, Park, DeRoche, and Hirsch. Again, Rudolph Hirsch is going to pan out as poorly as I said he would, too, which is a bit unfortunate. Gove, DeRoche, Kuznetsov, Hirsch, that works. And then again, the goaltenders, Kirsch and Cooper Hubbard. Not bad. Let's go sign our cap whales really quickly. We'll go with the oldest skater and the oldest goalie that happened to suck. Charles Houdon. Oh, Charles Houdon. Give you $20 million. And the oldest goaltender that sucks. Yeah, let's go for John Gillies. He's got connections to Maine. Go for old John Gillies. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's get those guys onto the team. And yeah, to miss out on the playoffs would be catastrophic for this team. So in terms of a prediction, we are going to do, let's go over under 47.5 wins, because we won like 45 games last year. Actually, we won more than that. So let's call up Gillies, and then we go Charles Houdon, have those guys beat the healthy scratches. That way they're not taking up space in the AHL. So obviously we don't really care about player types down in the AHL right now. So goalie is Rousseau and Versteeg. We're actually going to scratch Rousseau for Kopitz. Medium starter. Yeah. Defense. Is there anybody that we want to take out? I don't think so, because we were pretty specific. Yeah, we're good there. Was there anybody with a better potential? Get Gallagher up there. Go with that for a defense. Not too bad. One left-handed defenseman. Love to see it. Kapitanov. Is there anybody to take you out for? We need Markstrom in there. Kostitsyn's not ours. And that can be where Lahunin gets into the lineup. Cool. So let's just optimize this a little bit. We have so many freaking filler players here, it's not even funny. So many guys that aren't actually on our team. All right, so that second line becomes the top line. Ponikarovsky on the face-offs. Battle cry. Sawyer as the center there. Lahunin was Swick better on the draws? No. And then the fourth line is kind of irrelevant, but there we go. So our AHL team will absolutely suck again, but that's okay. We have the band Avenged Sevenfold. What happened to Avenged 1 through 6-fold? Why do you say 4 give me instead of 5 give me? That's the real question, Alex. Why can't I 6 give you? You know? It's all a big conspiracy, I tell you. It's all a big conspiracy. All right. Nothing else to fix except the coaching staff and the scouting department. Oh, boy. Is there a lot to fix about the scouting department? Off to the queue. We need 2 of you in the W. Have fun in Berta. Baby, why are hot dog and hot dog buns not sold in the same number? Capitalism. That's the answer. Capitalism. And if you had to choose, would you prefer more hot dog or more bun? Buns, buns are pretty versatile. If you have just a bun, is that considered a sandwich? Or do you have to specifically have something between the bread? What if you were to put a bun between a bun? Would that not be a bunwich? Riddle me that. All right, let's see. We need a scout in U.S. West. Extralaga. We need to move one of you from the from Putinville. Put you in Liga. And Germany's, so that's ice. So we need an Austrian league. Scout, if there's even any place. 6 of them. All 6 of them, but god damn it, we better know everything about those 6 players. Everything. Goon in 60 seconds. Let's get rid of Toulouse here for the moment. Versteeg is an offensive style coach. It just makes me wonder if a physical coach, then again, no one's outright physical anymore. I wonder if Couturier would work, but we'll leave Versteeg as the head coach. Who's the best defensive option or coach option for the AHL? Burnsy's at a 58. Ovi? Ovi's a 56. So we got Burns at a 58. Kopitar, 58. Yeah, there's not much to change there. Oh, congrats to Brent Burns. You'll still be the AHL head coach. We won't change anything about that then, and we'll bring on Andre Yager. Andre Yager. There we go. All right, well, let's find out then. What's this year going to be? I mean, if we don't make it back to the playoffs, that would be shocking. Like, we should very much be a playoff team again. It's just, it should be a matter of how far can we make it. But basically, minimal changes to this team, except now we have 2 85 overall goaltenders to potentially shit the bed in the playoffs. Our ratings for the year, Captain Caden Lindstrom and the TNT Goonfish. What are the ratings this year? We have a slow loading screen. 90, 90, 87. Matthew Tkachuk went to Tampa. That's awkward. 90, 90, and an 87, though. Not bad. Not bad. And in terms, of course, of the players with abilities, Lindstrom, Park, and Wasselin, all with golds. DeRoche, Hirsch, Letourneau, McQueen, and Morin with silvers. It's worked out really well. I can't complain. I can't complain, but let's see if the regular season will give me something to complain about, huh? Huh? Come on. 2031 already, too. I mean, man, we have been just cruising through this, haven't we? God damn. We won the division title last year. Can we do it again? 5-4-1's not exactly an amazing start. Uh-oh. 6-1 loss to Edmonton. Same head coach, mostly the same personnel, but the boys are struggling a little bit more this year. It's early, but struggling nonetheless. 13, 11, and 3. Not spectacular. Although we did win 4 games in a row. We seem very inconsistent. Remember 2K10 allowed you to play 100+ seasons franchise on worse hardware, correct? It sure did. Sure did. I saw a post on Reddit today, the EA NHL subreddit, where someone was like, "Hey, remember how 2K10's awesome?" And it's funny because like one of the top responses was like, "Just wait until the nostalgia wears off." I'm like, "Yeah, just wait, because it's still fucking awesome, even once the nostalgia wears off." 2K10's fucking insane. It's my favorite non-EA hockey game of all time, and still maybe my favorite hockey game ever. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to kind of pick, a different game over that. But then you have like the NHL 04s and the 06. Same Perek for Pierre Engvall. Interesting. Eriksson X off to Montreal. Barbashev for Matt Benning or Michael Benning? Probably Matt Benning. 30, 29, and 4. We are we're on the fringe this year. Currently 8 points back, although we do have a game at hand on Montreal. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Last year's coach of the year. Are we going to fire this fucking guy? And the only physical coaches that we have are freaking goalie coaches. You know what? Versteeg, screw you. You're out of here. Be gone. The new interim head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago Goonfish. Anze Kopitar. Let's go, Anze. It was tough to pick between you and Brent Burns. But we're going with Kopitar. Let's see if he can save our season and get us into the playoffs, or if he can be a tank commander and get us a better lottery pick. Right? Wow, we've won 3 in a row. And there we go, back-to-back losses. We're still a very streaky team. Oh my god. Well, the dream's dead. The dream was real, but the dream... 7 losses, 8 losses in a row. Tank Commander Kopitar. Let's go. 37, 36, and 5. This has been a devastating season. From the heights of last year to now, if we make the playoffs, it would be by a very narrow margin. Damn. So let's see. Wildcard spots are both in the Metro. 88 points. Yeah. We got 4 games left. We're pretty much out. Wow. From a second-round team last year to missing the playoffs the following season. That is surprising. Kirsch and Hubbard were nearly split 50-50. Huh. We're the New Jersey Devils. Each did get better as the season went on. How the hell is an 89 overall forward a third line checking forward? What? Well, this is very disappointing. 10-5 loss to Calgary, 5-4 loss to Ottawa. Wow. All right, well, we are going to be a lottery team this year. No playoffs. After the success of last year, we just took a massive step backward. Still, funny enough, our second best season ever. But, I mean, yeah, we missed the playoffs. We were 14 points behind Buffalo. We weren't one of the bottom feeders. We finished 25th out of 33 teams. Goals for per game. Mid-table. Goals against. Yeah, our defense and goaltending let us down a bit. Our power play was 16%, which was towards the bottom. And our PK was mid-table somewhere. We just, yeah, there isn't one thing to necessarily look at as the pinpointed problem, although our top line did not perform as well as they did last year. Wasselin led the way with 92 points and 44 goals, down from the 93 points of last year and down from the 52 goals. Roger McQueen, 112 points last year, this time just 90. And the big story is Caden Lindstrom from a scoring title of 116 points to just 84. That upward trajectory stops after 2 great years. Damn. You got Silverthorne who did well, Morin at 61. So the second line still did pretty well, especially 38 goals for Silverthorne. Actually, he was on the third line. Hagos and Beach each hit 50. Our fourth line got pummeled, but it's a fourth line. You can only blame them so much. Defensively, Park did okay. Garosha didn't really put up any points this year. Andrew Gove sucked. And then goaltending-wise, yeah, both of our goalies. Granted, for Kirsch, barely sub 900, but yeah, we averaged about 3.5 goals against per game. Offense didn't score as much. Defense and goaltending didn't play as well as they did the year before. And we don't make the playoffs as a result. Damn. Demidov wins the scoring title. You also had Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Gavin McKenna, and Tom Frondell, Mitch Marner, Jason Robertson, Matthias Pajärvi, Leon Draisaitl, and Nick Robertson all hit at least 100 points. Top goal scorer was 71, was Pajärvi. Again, who we missed out on in that 2024 draft. Has 400 goals in 492 games. Kill me. 65 for Connor McDavid, now 34 years old. 1,700 points already in his career. Austin Matthews had 64 goals. He's got 744 in his career. J-Rose, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. There you go. And Andy Moore. Bedard, 62. Demidov, Frondell, Pasternak, Wakabayashi, and Mebus, two of the power forwards we missed out on. Rantanen. Adam Sikora was up there, too. He's a beast in this reality. 108 points for Cale Makar. Return to form for him. One of 3 defensemen to be over a point per game. 26 goals for Quinn Hughes. Is it wrong to think 1,700 points might be low for McDavid in reality by the time he's 34? Yes. That's a more than fair thought. 46 wins for Thatcher Demko, the most in the league. He was also tied for the league lead in shutouts with Cameron Whitehead and Peter Kochetkov in Utah. His top save percentage for a starter was a .908. Jesus. Swayman might win the Vezina with a .908 save percentage. Goaltending is going back to the 80s at this point. Top rookie. Honestly, it might end up being Conrad Fonderk. Because the plus minuses of Vasilevsky and Jordan Gavin are not great. It might actually go to Conrad. So, really, really weird season in terms of what the stats look like. A really disappointing season for us in making the playoffs. Like, I was kind of just being like, yeah, let's put all the emphasis on, like, yeah, we made the playoffs again. And then we didn't.